Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my 22nd week update. But before we get into stuff talking about Carson and everything like that, I just have a few things I'd like to tell you guys. Number one is I feel like almost every video that I post or upload, I guess you could say, I'm always telling you guys, sorry about my appearance, sorry about this, sorry about that. I just want to let you guys know that most of the time when I do these videos, it is right away in the morning, just like today is. So I really don't look the best. Most of the time, I literally just crawl out of bed. So from now on, just expect me to kind of be in like my loungy clothes and all that stuff. That way I don't have to start out every video apologizing. But yeah, that's about that. Anyways, I'm so happy that I'm getting this video to you guys on time. Carson is doing just absolutely phenomenal. He's doing so good. I've definitely noticed a lot more of his movements. Like, I think I even said that in in my last video, where I can feel him moving like all the time now. But yeah, definitely a lot more. And I've heard too that like for all you expecting moms out there that haven't felt your baby move yet, I've heard that orange juice works wonderfully. I have no idea what it is about the orange juice, but I've heard that a lot of times, like when you go get an ultrasound or whatever, if the baby's not moving, they'll almost have you drink orange juice, like just to get the baby moving and stuff. So go ahead and try that. Let me know if it works. I absolutely hate orange juice, so I really haven't tried it because he moves all the time, so there's no need to. And then the other thing that's been changing too is so I work at a pet supply store, so I'm constantly lifting up really heavy bags of food. And it really hasn't become an issue until now. And I am looking into setting up an appointment with my doctor and everything because the heaviest bag of dog food that I'm lifting on a daily basis is about 50 pounds, and it doesn't seem like a lot, but when your belly is sticking out and you have to hold the bag kind of like an awkward position and you're doing it for hours on end, it can tend to be a lot for my body. But the other thing that I've noticed is like when I work longer shifts and stuff, when I come home, my feet are just killing me. And like, obviously you work a long day, you're gonna have sore feet. That's inevitable. But my feet, like, yeah, you've come home with sore feet, but now my feet are like being swollen and everything like that. So, and then I've noticed a lot when I'm working too that I'm starting to get cramps and like lower, like underneath where Carson sits too. So I don't know. I want to talk to my doctor. Not that I'm concerned. I just want to clarify that my job is not going to harm him at all, because that cannot be happening. Like, I wouldn't be okay with that. I'd have to figure something else out. But the other thing that I've noticed a lot too is I'm starting to wake up in the middle of the night with the worst Charlie horses. And if you guys don't know what that is, a Charlie horse is when you get this like god awful pain in your calf muscle. And it's seriously so awful. Like last night it happened to me 2 times in the night, and then a couple nights ago it happened to me again. It happened to me once. I can't remember how far along I was, but it happened to me once. And ever since then, it's been happening to me a lot more frequently. And it's funny because last night it happened, and I actually like scared Adam really bad, because when it happens, it hurts so bad that it like jolts you awake, and I like jump out of bed because laying there just like doesn't do anything. And I jolted out of bed, and apparently he felt me get up, and he just assumed that I was like going to the bathroom or something. But then he said he didn't hear me walk over there, and so he turned over, and I'm just like standing there like arched over in pain, and he thought something was like seriously wrong. And I felt really bad, but at the same time, I was still like half asleep and I was in a lot of pain, so I wasn't really thinking about like, oh, this might look bad. Um, but yeah, so it's just, it hurts. And like, I know that the best thing you can do is just stretch it out and like walk around and stuff. But God, it sucks when you're trying to sleep and all of a sudden it's like, you feel like you just got stabbed in the leg. Like, it's horrible. Um, and I definitely have my appetite back 100% from before. There's really nothing that I have a food aversion to anymore. Um, Now it's mostly just like cravings, just what sounds good at the time. Um, but yeah, so I'm trying to think of like other things that have changed, and honestly, I mean, I feel so bad that like I started these videos because this has been such an easy breezy pregnancy. Like, I feel like other moms have so much to talk about, and like their body is changing in so many different ways. So many different ways that they just have videos full of like information and all this other stuff, and how their bodies are changing and how the baby is changing and all these doctor's appointments that they're going to. And for me, it's just like, yeah, just another week. Because seriously, it's been so easy. Like, I can't complain at all. I never had morning sickness. Like, once in a blue moon I did, but I had nausea and nausea. I don't know how you say that word. I used to, but I just forgot. Um, yeah, honestly, like the funnest thing that I have to talk about is like all the fun stuff that we have for him, which is kind of sad. But it makes me feel good that I have an easy pregnancy. You know, like I always read all these scary stories about moms that are a little bit further than me or right on the same track as me, and they just have all these issues, and it just, I feel so bad, you know, because like the one thing that I feel the worst about is my prenatals, because I've struggled since my very first appointment with the doctor. Right when we found out, I've been struggling with my prenatals. The first ones were like these gigantic pills that my doctor wanted me to take, and I just couldn't take them. Number one, I'm not a pill person. I can't stand pills. So, but I was obviously willing to take them for the baby. And then they actually started making my nausea worse in the morning. So that wasn't happening. So then I switched over to a Chewy prenatal, just like not a prescribed one, just one from Target. And there's iron in them, and the iron smells and tastes so bad that literally I get sick just from the smell of it. And so I felt bad, so it was like I could only take them, like I've been taking my folic acid and stuff, but it's like I could only take my prenatals like once every couple of days. And it's like that would make Adam really nervous, because he's like, you know, I really want to have a healthy baby, blah blah blah. And then I've had a ton of people tell me not to worry about it, that the prenatals are more for you than anything, because the baby is going to be taking what it needs from you. So the vitamins are more just to keep your supply up, whatever. And I would rather just get my supply from the food that I'm eating than have to take those nasty pills. That's the one thing that I felt guilty about all throughout this pregnancy. And just like, you know, if I can't do this, or if I can't make this work, I don't know. But I've had so many moms tell me just don't worry about it. I've had so many moms tell me that they never even tried taking prenatals, or that they never once took them throughout the pregnancy, and that they had a perfectly healthy baby. So that makes me feel so much better. But yeah, other than that, my pregnancy has just been like, that's the one thing that I feel guilty about, and I can't even imagine, you know, what it would feel like being put on bed rest or something like that, and just wondering, you know, is my baby gonna be okay? I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe like when those types of situations happen, the doctors like reassure you that, you know, the baby is fine. It's just we're taking this precaution because of this and this. I don't know. But I feel like if it were me, my wheels would just be spinning and I would lose my freaking mind. But yeah, that's honestly about it for this week, guys. Those are just some of the things that I've been thinking about and whatnot. I don't think we've gotten any more clothes since my last video. But some of you guys did say that you wanted to see a video of the little outfits we got, so I am going to do that next. But until then, let me show you guys my belly real quick. Okay, so obviously I'm wearing a big baggy sweatshirt, so just give me 1 second here. Alright, so here's my belly from the front with a shirt on, and my belly from the side. And then my belly from the front. And my belly from the side. He honestly is getting so big. It blows my mind. Isn't that crazy? I think that's crazy. But yeah, that concludes this week's video. Thank you guys for watching.